up towards mid and go very fast.
Oh yeah, they're looking to go in with the Fury, and already getting the first blood. 2 kills coming out from mwzera as they take the advantage into the A site. Unorthodox right now as they're still trying to clear towards the site. ardiis trying to fight in the back, but gets knocked down here by dgzin. A 3-on-2 now. Assam is now discovered by the Trailblazer. Look at FURIA just moving across the map. They don't care for this plant. They just want to fight, but NRG does so as well. In the flick of an eye, it becomes now Mazin on a 2 versus 1, having to clutch this towards the B-site plant.
Just unawares there for a moment on U-Haul control. Easy kills from Mazin. No util up just yet as it's counting down. There's a guiding light for him to detect, to get a little bit of info. Quick shots coming. Easiest thing in the world to do. A good flank though. I like the pressure from QC or Quick coming out here on the right side. dgzin does open up the site and he'll have elbow control as the team can slowly scale in now. Spikes down. Covered by Victor in the hookah.
That's an error in the column right there, because all of FURIA were looking to suppress and support dgzin inside this B site. But the spikes down out in the open in hookah. Double support out there, and it's the last 2 players of the support for NRG actually.
One enemy
as QCK
remaining.
did get a pick. Now a pinch coming through. Assam!
A little bit of a bank nade. Trying to clear out ardiis actually, so he's able to stay safe, but Mazin still knows.
Yeah, it's still getting pinged out.
Oh,
They did the molly instead, the
util.
wide swing to 3 players right there. And yeah, nothing really that NRG could do to clean up some kills. The highest buy that they had was a stinger, unless Finesse gets the flank here.
Aggressive wall once again. There's the showstopper. Victor and ardiis down. Wow!
We had a reckoning available too for the retake. For Assam, as you wanted to try to play on that information, fall back and react, but they had no time to react with those instant kills coming out from the duelists, dgzin and mwzera. And this is going to be a long attempt of a save now for the last 2 players of NRG. Already going through the TP, Finesse falls, and it's up to crashies. Being lurked up now by QCK with support from nwzera. Gets the first one. Light. The South boost the adjustment to put more towards the B garden. And thankfully this orb, yes, is going to attack a bit, but there's going to be a lot of utility to push ardiis out of his position. Still opens up with the first kill, avoids the rest of that
He's going to get out of line.
Takes it away, and the showstopper comes out from showers to connect onto Khalil.
The first bit of shower control we've seen now from NRG.
And QCK's always been good on the lurk. And answers back onto Victor. It's up to Sam by himself.
He's gonna have to haul over there and get into position.
Gets a pit out.
Yeah,
that might force the players to come out too. And dgzin punishes Finesse running out. Gets a second one of the crashes as well, but the reckoning comes out from Sam. Disadvantage now for NRG. 10 seconds left on the clock. The plant comes down. And the players of FURIA are playing inside of this pit. Mazin's still alive to get the heal up onto his teammates. Sam now. Position given away by a flash. Pushing out towards the default and gets picked off by Mazin.
Link, absolutely incredible stuff. This is what they need here in this run, in this final run. That they have to start putting something on the docket in the beginning of these rounds to make FURIA think different.
And it works out quite well.
Yeah.
The pit that you have down towards long B. crashies playing behind it. You can flash through it. Play this off angle to get the kill onto mwzera, and you're trying to funnel your opponents into that operator from Victor that we just heard ring and get the first blood into the round. Same thing though on the attack. dgzin has his own operator. It's only those 3 players trying to move forward. Upshot miss as the Blade Storm also does for dgzin. Pulls now ardiis to rotate from this A site to B for support. Here comes the full hit, but it still crashes on his own. As ardiis falls on a rotate to spawn. Big Trailblazer to get a hit. And a smoke to actually protect Khalil. He gets 2 kills on that, and that's the orbital strike that we just talked about. 23 seconds left, but at least Sam gets the kill onto Mazin. 3-on-3 is the 3-on-2 rather, is the pit still up. They're covering down towards the spawn. Victor head to head. Op versus Op. Up against dgzin and Khalil, the last 2 players alive for FURIA into this round. And as Victor peeks out, dgzin gets the aggressive push in. A 2v2 now. 2 rifles make that 1 rifle, and a Blade Storm for the headshot.
They do it again?
Right again for crashies. Right by the shed. The satchel coming through. Shot missed. The swing out for mwzera. Trailblazer from behind.
Oh my. It's a dance.
I don't think it saw a finesse though. As crashies falls, he still gets the kill to Mazin. So that's the spike down and the snake bite onto nwzera. Offshot misses as Soft gets the kill onto to dgzin. Up to Khalil now to 3 versus 1. TP's across towards the A site.
Smoke.
Has one smoke left to work with, and he uses it towards spawn. And at least guarantees the plant.
Does he have the lineup?
All 3 players are already there. Gets the first
Got
one
2.
there, the second one. Oh, that's a long bang! Almost gets it left there, but ardiis saves it for NRG. An expensive round, but at least we'll take the round for NRG. Falls back. We got judges, vandals, bulldogs. As both snake spites already used. Oh my!
Spike down.
That
B.
went through the TP from the A site.
Beep boop. That was saucy. Very nicely done. Coming out of Victor right there. And I was wondering, here's almost have a fight on hookah. I was wondering when that exchange for the alt orb and shower would change. Fury was getting that for free over and over. Once you get the Viper wall and the Sage wall in, it's next to impossible to break that. Uh-oh. Little cat and mouse. Victor with the...
Snakebite slow to start things off. Nice shot from Finesse. Swapping mwzera from the air. Orbital strike on the attack. We've played out towards U-Haul.
Yeah.
Som is also waiting in there. Counter Seekers coming out from the defenders as it does get the hit onto dgzin. ardiis trying to move forward, flushed out by Amali, forced to fall back, makes it back safely at least as 3 players are closing in. Nice pain shells towards towels as now the spike falls. Now the battle of the new barrel. Out towards the change of the A bind. Mazin fights back onto crashies, but still at a disadvantage or FURIA.
NRG are doing all of this while Sam's still in sight, so great delay.
Wants to make sure that FURIA, if they decide to TP towards the B site, could be there, but it's not needed. Somehow dgzin
Cannot stop
opens up the site again, and the plant punting Sam at low HP in a 2 versus 1.
Furia right back to planting the spike. And now Sam, this harbor unbind, can he get the clutch?
One enemy remaining.
There is that wall bang to answer back at the Mazin, but he's now down to 6 HP. Trying to find dgzin here, and forces out the high tide.
Blocking fire.
The cove then onto the tap. The gulag to come through, but he steps out of it. And play Duck Hunt after he pulls out the Reckoning. Bodies flying everywhere, but it's still FURIA with the first blood. Trying to delay as much as we could, but we've delayed enough for the rotate to come across. Operator in the hands of Victor. All of the members of NRG is rotated across. Operator now lost. Pit to cover out towards U-Haul as Som finally answers back. And he's gonna have to do heroic plays. The full slice. Double pit pretty much.
They're still in sight, and Furia's taking it.
Yep, and the wall bang onto Mazin. And the second one onto Endo. You can see I was getting all these kills through the smoke. Oh my gosh. 1 versus 1. Up to dgzin once again. Spots Finesse. Closing in on the gap. The legs are peeking out.
This hunger.
So interesting.
Oh,
3
the
players playing
TPs.
towards the TP as they're going through. For a FURIA, Trailblazer to clear out the site, the double to push across. There's that trade, but there's still 2 players to close in on the crashies. And he does his job. A 3 versus 3. Finesse on the reeler for that double kill himself. A great start for NRG into the second pistol.
Wow, okay, things slow down for just a second here, thanks to ardiis, but mid's getting pushed. Victor with another frenzy.
Not enough time here for QCK to come on a rotate to support his teammate. Now has to clutch a 3 versus 1 with only a ghost. The first tap onto the spike, the spray across. The wall comes down on the other end. Still gets the second kill. It's a 1 versus 1, but Victor with the forward position towards the APC. We hear the TP out towards the A side.
Great
and it's
coverage.
Mazin that gets the kill into crashing. Almost a punishment there onto 1. But it's still NRG at a disadvantage.
CK. They're finding it.
Onto the spike. 2 left alive now for NRG. It's ardiis and Victor on a 2 versus 3. Victor going inside the Cloudburst for the kill of dgzin. Big kill to get as he gets traded off by Mazin. ardiis on a 2v1. Makes it twice. Makes it 49! We're double guessing. We're second guessing for FURIA. Staying back towards the back of B site.
Oh my god.
The barrel of the gun sticking out. dgzin does get that kill onto Finesse. But meanwhile, though, NRG has closed the gap, has made it into B site. Seekers to answer back, knowing that we're getting pressure towards elbow. FURIA looking to fight back in that angle as well. As the plant at least comes down for NRG. All players are FURIA towards the spawn. 3 players of NRG stacked inside the site, with ardiis watching it from hookah. There's finding the first blood on the attempt for the retake for FURIA. As we've eaten up on a 4v4. Big flash now coming out from NRG as they pick up 3 kills out of that, leaving mwzera by himself. A great hole for NRG on the post line off crashies flash. And this will seal the round now for NRG. The triple swing there. Plans for a bit. It's gonna come down to the final seconds for this plant. As the high tide comes back up here for the attack. Som still gets a kill through the high tide that he put up, so that's Khalil to fall. That gives the opportunity for a late lurk to happen as the plant comes down for NRG. Off so far doesn't get any value. Reckoning out onto this post plant as Victor has that angle in the showers. Finesse on that 1v1. Oh, the no-scope cannon from dgzin.
Oh my gosh.
Right into the chest. But Som gets that lurk out towards U-Haul. And now it seems that mwzera is just pinned time into this game on bind. Surprising because it was a pistol that they won.
An incredibly dominating half so far. NRG have planted.
They're closing into the new boxes. Som with an off angle down towards towels as dgzin does make the operator ring to make it the player advantage for FURIA on this retake. And it's working out for the defenders. The lurk doesn't work out, but the flash it will. It's going to blind so many, but he only gets one. It's at halfway. It's up to ardiis. He does get the first pick. The second one.
Silly.
And now back onto the tap.
Okay.
But then finally, the high-low then in the end.
Team A.
Oh, they hear the blast packs.
Oh, wow.
Spam through the wall from Victor.
What a pre-fired shot there. Predicting the repeat of somebody at least, and it's dgzin with the operator. And that will initiate NRG's fast take into the A site. Still a player behind here towards U-Haul, and that's QCK. Trying to find the timing as it gets the headshot to finesse. Answered back though by crashies as we're still looking for this plant, making sure that nobody else is pushing out for FURIA, at least for now. Coast is clear. Cove is down. The plant now comes in.
Spike planted.
Oh.
It's rocket after rocket. Pain shells on the ground. No damage onto mwzera as he moves in. Out towards showers now. The wall
Show goes on.
blocks the showstopper from doing any damage. Seekers then to get a bit of information. The flash to follow behind the Seekers. It's time for crashies to play behind the towels. A flank coming out from Mazin as it's currently being watched by ardiis. No kills are coming in yet. NRG with the protocol play. And FURIA looking to fall back to pick the operator and save here. Do some damage, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, NRG's rich so far. And the operator doesn't get saved. A big round for NRG to put them at map point, and the economy broken for FURIA.
There's no way they buy another alley out to try and deter that. Just going to be vandal shots this time. Big push. And they know, they just use a Trailblazer B long, so they know they can keep pushing this in mid.
dgzin with the tailwind, stopped by Som, and those Seekers actually might call out the second player. mwzera pushed out, who's forced now to satchel away to safety. Rez then comes out. The advantage comes in for NRG into this round, but Mazin also pushed forward to get the position out towards long B.
Checking the flank quick as they still take the site slowly with this wall. It's hard for anybody in U-Haul to take this fight. And you never really want to stack everyone in U-Haul, so that 2v1 becomes NRG's once again.
Reckoning 2, Khalil now has to dance around. Along his teammates as well, and there's that TP towards that B site, but I've mentioned that push from Mazin. Now the off angle towards the garden. Satchel in, he plays clear game, and it's cleared by Som this time around. Only one more to go. Nice shot, nice 2 shots from Khalil. A 3v1 now, at least a spike is planted for NRG. Khalil is leaning, lurking into the site. Some looking for the ground control back towards elbow.
Launching smoke.
And all they need to do now is play the pulse plant.
So smart.
Orbital strike into hookah. The peek, he saw the second player being finesse. But then Som gets that lurk from behind for the final kill.
Dash in, ready for it.
No armor play, so you get full utility.
There it is.
And Khalil capitalizes on the first blood into the round. The dash canceled out by ardiis. And with the high tide to cut noise, and while they're cutting noise though, FURIA will understand as well that NRG are not going to really be falling back because of that position from dgzin. Oh, the fake clear, but at least a recon dart does get the ping onto the defenders into the A site. But somehow we answer back for FURIA. It's up to crashies on a 2 versus 1. Gets the second onto the board, back into a 1v1.
20 HP.
No information where dgzin is at. So he goes for the plant. dgzin activated the tailwind, and there's the shot. Oh, crashies.
A little bit of safety here is it's a feint for B. I think they're still going to want it though on a re-hit.
And the high tide gave an opportunity for a crossfire setup for the defenders. For FURIA, flash to try to peek out. And the mwzera finally connects onto ardiis. Spectre kill. As once again, another attempt from ardiis to clear the site.
30 seconds
Unfortunately,
left.
no space gain. Another one in the column of first deaths. For the rest of NRG, though, with 20 seconds left, moving now into the C site. crashies opens it up at least for one, but there's still one hiding inside of this pit, and finally, should I say the poison orb, is stopped here by Sam. 10 seconds left on the clock, having to come in for a plant, finally
left.
comes down, but it's planted safe. crashies off the nebula coming through. Somehow dgzin with the Spectre gets the pick off. Sam answers back, aftershock to try and clear out the defender's push. As now Sam spots both of them. We'll get the support from Finesse as they're trying to go for the jiggle in the crossfire setup. And now with the swing out, they're able to hold it finally for NRG to get the round. They could do some impeccable calls on this map of Haven. And early in this round, we have the operator out for dgzin. NRG committing into a plant for B side, and that's the fourth first death here for ardiis. Unlucky there, they got picked through a smoke as dgzin goes for the push and the flank from behind. Position given away here as Sam finally gets the pick.
Aftershock, getting half.
A little bit of a delay, still have a star up there. So Sam has an opportunity to lay a little bit more. 6 cents there for Khalil. Identifying the push from Finesse coming through.
Body blockers.
Yeah, this is going to be the defuse in for FURIA. And those cascades.
Like I said, they've been on that A main, keeping control.
Well, that was a nice ping coming out too, so ardiis finally is able to open up with 2. Redemption in the first few rounds as QCK still holding towards the back of the site. Fully blinded, hiding inside the poison orb, gets a second kill into the round. Support comes in as he gets picked up by crashies with the shock darts, but that's still mwzera in the back there. Back and forth, we move out, pendulum swings. As it's up to Mazin on a 3 versus 1. In favor of NRG. And as it comes out from the cascade,
Push from FURIA on that A site.
they clear the corner with the updraft, but still the right click comes in for Khalil. Finally, ardiis moves forward with that judge. And now finally we stopped the bleed, and there was an opportunity there. Double swing coming out from A main. We get the plan down. Maybe it's not over yet here, because now 2 weapons are coming out from the rotate. ardiis then pushing forward into the B side spot. The last one wants to continue with the judge. Gets the dink, mwzera is down to 60 HP. We're not really in a position to play a Hunter's Fury on a pulse plan, so you have to be on your toes for both of these players of NRG.
What a cool setup.
Wow.
What a cool setup. crashies.
Picked off when he was trying to go for that lurk on long C. So the
Hunter's
advantage
Fury
comes in. Hunter's Fury to stop the lockdown. That was placed down by FURIA. But with that, though, we're still storming in, flooding into the site. 2 kills comes out for mwzera. A key player for FURIA's success on Haven. So now we have to play through the high tides, through the sprays. It's planted for them. They're trying to get the reloads and the kills. Finally, Victor gets them
More
both.
spams.
One enemy remaining.
And make that even a 3rd, and that's going to be once again.
Looks like they'll at least try to push QCK off, doing a bit of damage on both sides to start off.
Oh my gosh.
dgzin's pushes
down.
never
And a
fail.
Woo! The hat trick now. What? He's not going to cheer yet because we're still alive in the game here, but those are some clean
He
shots.
gets 2 more. You get Pincata's Sheriff face on watch. Oh my word. Push through mid here. Finesse now trying to work the map, hoping that that kind of disruption of favor got FURIA out of position, but they're still very aware, very ready, Mazin, to grab the last 2 kills.
Pistol
Yeah.
to keep this game close. And another Laura buy coming in for FURIA into this round. 2 hero rifles and pistols. High tide from where dgzin's going behind. He's playing an off angle into sewers and finally gets spotted. Has to fall back and help his teammates. Oh, that comes down. Finesse saves the planner. And that's ardiis with a judge with a kill. Oh my god, what a kill by dgzin! The flick across. The advantage back for FURIA. And it's up to Victor and Sam. Both out in the open. Almost got the flick up to the 5th. But it becomes a 1 versus 1. Victor's still out in the open. Could reposition.
Still in, up top. ardiis on the bookcase goes down as they read that play.
This time the PC was checked. Victor fixes it up. Makes it a 3 versus 3. Looking for a lineup to clear up the A site. Gonna head towards the spawn. Just to try to delay a bit. But NRG off this Cosmic Divide and that utility that's been used are pivoting back towards the B or C site.
Back towards the scene of the crime. They're going to head in, and rightfully so, expecting that nobody's just going to put themselves on B alone.
Grenade out.
That's the smart play to play retake here, but just watch for info, and Sam takes that info right back.
Oh. Dodging away, putting a start down. mwzera is trying to get that spray onto crashies after the plant. Playing tight inside the site are NRG. More delays thanks to the nanostorm being thrown outside from Victor from the B site. So we hear it rotates across. There's the execution back. 2 players alive for FURIA to try to go for the retake. The flash is huge. Som falls, and a second one.
No.
It's up to Victor in the front. 1v1, only with the bulldog, and bites it.
For NRG at 6, is that what's going to work? Already into the site.
There's a first cover, the second one here with a nice recon dart. Ness gets the kill onto the second one, and FURIA decides right away to fall back.
Goes for the lurk. Try to keep quiet.
Some saw him and just pinged there.
Ping.
Look at that, just a high-low, making so much noise. This is heard by ardiis for sure. So it's going to be a double swing back towards the spawn.
Last player standing.
And it's a 1-for-1.
Finish.
Great push.
Second one now spotted, and as I mentioned, the flank from behind. The fault line for the assist, but least with some damage done from Som. Big fault line coming up. Gravity well,
Oh
too.
my
And that's a
gosh.
kill coming out from Victor. Gravity well, and now the cosmic divide for the attempt of the retake.
Enemy remaining.
But it comes crashies on a 2 versus 1.
Ult is ready.
Letting it go for a delay with a snake bite. Still a second one available. And this might be it here for QCK to be able to
He's
get
good
it.
on that one.
There's
He's good on that
tap.
one.
Trying to get it into the halfway mark. QCK running up.
He's gonna
the
drop.
wall's about to drop. No! And with the wall dropping, QCK stays around there.
Catching the guiding light here in just a second as the team pushes through.
This is big.
Oh, what a play.
The first kill. And unfortunately couldn't escape. But that actually makes FURIA hesitate for a bit.
Yeah.
There was a 4-player stack on NRG at the A site. We're trying to funnel it back from Victor's kill on B. But this is a smarter move now for FURIA to move
30
across
seconds
with the
left.
Reckoning into the open C site, rather.
Yeah, I love that. Section off anybody in sight and slow everybody that's going to be coming in now.
Thrifty in the sights now for NRG. Crashes with a second one, upgrading into a Phantom. ardiis also has a Vandal that he picked up. Now he fights back with finesse. The frenzy kill onto Khalil. And it's up to QCK once again, but this time with no utility. The updraft from ardiis, and with the triple swing across. C-side control. Spike finally getting picked up here by Khalil. dgzin somehow still manages to get a second kill. Big flash coming out for the assist to open up the C site. And off this plant, there's also a lockdown ready for Khalil.
Spike planted.
Just holding long C. There's going to be a firing range coming through there. A little bit of an artist shot on dgzin's hair bun there as they get taken down on default.
Now Cove is being tossed late, trying to protect the lockdown, now being placed down by Khalil. Rolling Thunder available, so we're going to push this through. That's going to stun a lot of players, but Khalil fully stunned. Gets 2.
FURIA coming back again on a big round for themselves, and that was just everyone up C.
With the high tie, we're dashing through, the spray through the smoke. A flash for the assist once again, but Victor's not blinded out of that one. And there's that pit. Victor staying alive, 30 HP. We haven't planned, and that's where Som, is still waiting with the shorty. Yes, popped right away.
I'm out of stuff. Pull out.
Now there's 38 seconds left on the clock, but look at the health of the FURIA players. Regrowth already been used, so they have nothing to work with in terms of HP.
They
30
can't afford to
seconds
take
left.
long, right? 30 seconds here. They haven't done anything with long, and this is going to be artists just staring at them with an op. Oh, the high tie just long enough on that play. They're still trying to fake out for a retake on B. Or rehit, sorry.
On the other end here, 13 seconds left. We mentioned the low HP Victor first contact. Now the jump
10
across
seconds
can't
left.
do too
Spike
much.
down B.
Now as you're storming through, trying to waste that clock down, now you've secured the round. One more to go, trying to save his weapon. That's mwzera. He's gonna be trying to get a timing. Aftershot to try to delay, try to push them back. But FURIA still committed into the C site hit. Finesse answers back, but Mazin and FURIA are still battling and winning these one by one.
A little bit.
Is cutting the sight in an area where you can't get too much value out of finesse with the flash.
Nope.
Reckoning and Trailblazer.
See you later.
Now dashing away. 10-11 is the scoreline as FURIA is looking to tie up the game in this second map of the series. Plat now for long in sewers as the delay continues to come out. Mazin being a thorn on the side of the retake attempts of energy with this utility from the harbor.
Recon ready.
At least we have an aftershock kill. That's up from the heavens down towards hell. And that's mwzera. No flashes to fight back. Fault line then to come through, and that might be the call for energy to finally move in, and that's dgzin holding at the bottom, now being pinged out. Trying to look and trying to escape, but somehow, wow, Mazin runs through this. And look at energy.
Hello, family photo.
They're just staying towards spawn. And FURIA knows this. An opportunity for them to just chase down these kills, die, get ult orbs, do whatever they can. And that's what energy was trying not to give away. Ult orb kills. Because now this potential... And there is that plant coming down. Hunter's Fury is not going to be used. It's going to be used for the retake instead. With a Cosmic Divide available for Psalm 2. And the fault line initiates the re-hit and the retake attempt from energy. And there's that first Hunter's Fury kill onto QCK. Gets a second one onto Mazin. But dgzin is pushing towards the spawn. Here's that double flank coming in here from energy. Trying to clear towards the site. It's not being looked here on the right. And Khalil does get the kill. It's traded up. It's on a 2 versus 1 up the crashies. Making a lot of noise here. He has to do it. But dgzin turns around. A nanostorm to come out, but that doesn't matter for the rest of energy. We've moved in for a plant off the cove, and ardiis now has control at the back of the B site. Triple flank coming out from FURIA right now, though.
They made good ground. They're actually waiting in spawn right now for this 3 stack to get out towards V long and create the pressure for the retake.
So FURIA is not allowing here energy to play the pulse slant. One make it away, but Victor still gets picked on by mwzera. Here comes the fight. Long range finesse with the Sheriff. But the fight comes back here inside the B site. Both players moving in from long B, and both players getting dropped. Yeah,
doesn't even have
high tide to come out. Okay, the high tide crosses towards the back of the halls. Flash to flash, and it's a surprise one from Psalm. The spray with the Ares with the second one too. dgzin moving in. And that Ares did a lot of damage into the round. Time for QCK to save and for energy to move up by 3 into the round on Pearl.
Sam over here just holding down the trigger. Basically.
Especially when the cannon of that operator is just sticking out.
Exactly.
But there is that high tide that comes in behind the cascade, yet QCK still gets the pick onto ardiis' updraft. Now the battle comes down into Art, the control attempt. Even you saw Finesse running through his own snake bite to get vulnerable for the kill, and mwzera makes it away with 19 HP. Meanwhile, though, the plant has come down towards the A site. There's a late lurk coming out from Mazin. Closing the gap. You need FURIA to make the noise here from spawn. Before you could actually get the retake coming in from Art. And there is that noise being made. 2 of them spraying from the fire pots. Flashes coming out just to try to blind a bit. But that clock is ticking out way too quickly in the eyes of FURIA. But they're still falling in. Kills are still coming out for energy. And it's not going to happen. This round's got to come in for energy no matter what. With the last 2 pillars on the long range defense.
Oh, it gets the op! From dgzin that changes this round.
He's in a great spot for it. There's that first flash, but he's not affected. There's that first kill. The second one does his job. But quickly, energy move forward, and then mwzera comes out with the Sheriff. Catching ardiis off guard. Now burn
through. Yeah, there's no flash to be playing with.
30 seconds left.
But there's a Sheriff!
3 of them! They invest so much to get him off this pick, just to make him feel uncomfortable.
No off shot missed, but mwzera is still there for the crossfire. 3 players inside the site.
mwzera.
Yeah, with the spray through the toxic screen on the attack left up. But then
over by
30 seconds left.
Still waiting for the recharge.
Oh, there's a jiggle.
What a hold.
Actually, it wasn't even a jiggle. It was just Finesse trying to walk down, and it was in full sight by Mazin for the kill. And now with the alarm bot. That's just going to be the save now for Craft.
FURIA to make this round a possibility. It could be a low buy here if they went down, then they just give another round to NRG. So very smart. We get our 2 in the back, right? It's actually not going to be crashies with Sam this time, but ardiis.
Oh no. We wanted Finesse to actually break the Seeker. It's just a double swing instead. Nicely done, as you can play the long range post plant for NRG.
The shorty now?
FURIA trying to fight back towards the back hole, and indeed the shorty from Som gets the kill. Khalil down at 3 HP, and that might be it right there. Can't even escape. dgzin.
Exactly what you need now to make the statement. Keep those weapons up, and it feels good, especially when you can.
Seems to be one to use now. ardiis just
Double
walking off,
wall.
no dash, and QCK just waiting for the 3K.
Mid. One enemy remaining.
That's
Spike got picked
wall on
up.
wall on one way. Like, what are you gonna do trying to get through that?
Yeah.
It's like walking through cobwebs. It's just get it off. It's freaky.
The retake, the flank is now activated.
Here he goes. Ouch! Ouch! ardiis has to move. Delay plant.
Here.
He moves in for a kill on top of that.
Crazy stuff. Just
There's
wild.
a lockdown coming in.
What
Finesse
is happening?
somehow gets 2 kills from the back. Live for NRG. Prevent the round from turning in favor of FURIA. But this man is still
And
alive right
mwzera.
here.
Player
Finally
standing.
stopped by Samwa, the operator. Up to Mazin on a 3 versus 1, but that clock's now ticking down. Securing the round here for NRG. They'll end the half now, 8-4, as the spike will go off, even if Victor gets the final kill.
Yep. That's where it's gonna count.
This is actually going to pin Victor towards the back of the B site,
Here.
especially after that flash that confirms that he's playing back there. FURIA now moving in. Victor popping both nanostorms just to cover one angle before we close in. And it's a 1-for-1.
Down, B.
Thankfully through the cascade. Finesse was still able to get a kill. Plant now comes down, NW0
good
pushing
find.
towards the spawn. But here's an off angle by Khalil. A close angle. And it's won. So far, everything's being won by FURIA.
Oh my gosh, he lives blind.
Just fighting behind the pillar.
Last
Ghost
player standing.
versus the Frenzy. And crashies versus the World.
Oh, cool.
And the World short for the dgzin to be able to get that operator. So he's going to opt for the Vandal. Grouped up with 2 of his teammates. As for NRG's end, still playing off information, off reaction. From turret to alarm bot and to flashes on both extremities. dgzin still looking for timing. Got the body shot there onto some armor is gone. And Victor, both him and Finesse push forward into B-Long to punish Mazin on alert. So that will now force FURIA to rush into the A side with no A main control. Especially as Khalil falls with 2 players greeting him right there.
Dash or not, dgzin fearlessly heading in the sight in the trades back and forth.
Is
30
across.
seconds left.
In A already. Mazin's ready. Doesn't have the Viper's pit, but they're taking so much space off this contact. FURIA do this so damn well.
Look at that ping towards the window. Last time crashies did get a kill there. But Mazin decides to continue to move forward. And crashies is actually behind the site to support Som.
10 seconds.
Flash to come out, 10 seconds left on the
One
clock.
enemy
Finesse
remaining.
does get the kill on the dgzin.
Ace.
No plant. A team ace out for NRG.
Now Blade Storm. Operator
The
online.
flash and the peek out the Blade Storm. 1-for-1.
Good trade.
Som tries to fall back, but still being hunted, still being chased. The uptrap out from the dgzin, but it's saved by Finesse. Now even a Trailblazer clear out towards Art. Just delays now. What else can you do here for FURIA? High tied up and all 3 players already there, so time to try to move in. Finesse hears the footsteps trying to get the spray through the high tide, and there's that Viper pit.
Spike planted.
Wow. Spamming them down.
Lee spike is planted. No utility here for Finesse, but there is flashes available. First one being used by crashies. Second one for a 4-player push inside.
Finesse, knowing the angles he can find around this Viper wall, tries to prime those for an attack. 4v2 on this.
Right click misses, but the shorty does get the kill, traded off by the turret. Now a real 2 versus 1 as the turret falls. The tap onto the spike, the Victor kill. Have it available for mwzera.
I've got your trail.
And used. ardiis with the first shot, does find it. A quick lurk down long B, and this rest of the hit's gonna go all the way back to A.
And that's crashies. A dash away from dgzin, allowing QCK to pick up that kill. Reckoning going inside the site, and Som's trying to find the timing here. Reckoning
just
now
ahead of it.
disappears, and Som moves inside the site just by the dugout. The first one, the kill from behind. It thought the site was clear, gets the wall bang on the second one. Up to 2 players left now for FURIA to keep the dream alive, make that even one. Instantly